have Fire King. Three Imperm, 3 Impulse. 2 Bestials. Ash, Ogre, Imperm, Impulse, 2 Nibs. That's fine. At 1 field. I still wanted it for consistency whenever I do think these are important. And I know it sucks to draw 2, but the deck is not consistent enough otherwise, I think. His hand was actually very good going second. Yeah, I can't dodge that, unfortunately. It's fine. They already have Maiden. That's why I didn't want to Arvata it. This is not really that good. Yeah, go battle phase. Go off king. It looks like the drill beam is live in their hand if I had to guess, but I don't think this is it. Like, I guess Bell would have made this okay, but even then, I still had Arvata to stop Bell. Shadow of Malice, thank you for the 23. Appreciate you. Welcome back. Drill Beam is not live. I mean, Drill Beam may have been live, but they just knew I could dodge it with Unicorn. Kirin, not Unicorn. Kirin is a unicorn. Yeah. Is it just me or does the sub sound kind of weird? I had no idea what you're talking about, man. Must be a you issue. Dude, we won a game. I forgot how that felt like. A weird hand. I think it's Skyburn Pass, yeah. Bait Max C, don't Ash it. Just one summon anyways. And then use this. Get impermed on it, because why not? That is bad because we don't have a guaranteed way to trigger our Garunics, but it is what it is. And then just pray they don't open Primite, because Primite is hard for this deck. That's like the one issue I think of this deck is Primite is a massive problem. We'll draw into Kirin. I mean, if they push through a Maxi, yes. Uh-huh. Okay, the Maxi resolved, which is good, because I don't think they have the option to not push into this. I feel like that is not an option for them right now, because my setup is too powerful. But their hand is, of course, cracked as always. We resolved Maxi. If they push nothing in it, then I think we do win. Unless they have like a Drill Beam in hand already that's live. Or the Ponix or something. Okay. Set wishes, but don't use it. Okay. Maybe can't use it because they drew both targets. Possible, I guess. But then you would kind of have to use Roar. Okay, what I thought. Ooh. My one of. It's always freaking Ether plus Sage plus Maiden, man. That impulse is insane, by the way. Okay. It is so nice that some of these disruptions that people are playing are so bad against Fire King. So the fact that I don't care about Bestials, Majesty, like there's so many things that I just do not care about. Dude, their hand was insane, but most other decks probably lose to this hand. Genuinely. Maxi, Imperm, Ether Barrel, Maiden, Sage. And then set up like the Veiler was also the Veiler was added, but Majesty hard draw, yeah. Going second, it's more difficult, I think, because of Drill Beam. If they have, what's it called? They have Primite access. This deck is bad against Primite, but it's good against the rest of the deck, I think. Kirin is at 3 now, yeah. Come on, activate Maiden. Do it. Do it. Let's see what's gonna happen. I want you to do it. what plays True Light. Don't see how they can win. No, the last card in hand is Maiden. They added it. But I don't see what it does. Like they can Maiden for True Light and then revive Blue Eyes. And then what? They can Lordly Load for another Blue Eyes, make Seals pass? I don't even have to nib that, because nibbing it is not good for me at this point. I mean, I win no matter what, I think. I mean, attacking over the Garunix doesn't do it. Doesn't impulse turn off nib? Yeah, but I said it. Typhon? Typhon is also game for me. Whatever, man. That's game. I like this deck. It's fun. Is Fire King the way? I don't think it's much better than other decks we've played so far. It's just like we've only played it for 2 games and we haven't gotten unlucky these 2 games. It's just fun. to play this deck. I also have fun playing Fiendsmith when I don't get like high roll like crazy, but all right, hand. It sucks a little bit that it's impulse plus 2 lights, so we kind of have to use those first. It's like it's a good hand, but I have to use my hand traps in a very specific order here, which could be a downside, but we'll see. It depends on what deck they're playing. Because I mean, starting with Fiendsmith means I can most likely use my Nibiru first, or I could also decide to use the Ghost Ogre first on the Lacrima if they go for that. Because using Ghost Ogre on Lacrima makes it so they cannot force Nibiru with the Fiendsmith cards. I think it's a solid Ghost Ogre. It basically means they have to commit another, like a normal summon or an extender to force the Nibiru. Anko, thank you for the 15 months. Nat's preparation is going well. I'm basically, I'm pretty sure I'm going to play Mitsu. Ricarion, thank you for the prime. Okay. Looks like they're just gonna pass. Okay. Oh my god. They probably have a Charmy. I guess we'll give him a draw for the Charmy. Okay. Oh, no Charmy. Okay. Maybe they were just trying to bait stuff with the Fiendsmith. I don't know. No Charmy here is pretty good for me. If it's Bestial Fiendsmith, we have a pretty good matchup against that. Basically just because the Bestials are useless against us, which is neat. On the other hand, we do have to be careful. I'm just now realizing Fire King Sanctuary is a little bit of a choke point for like Paradise as a target. Because they can just at any point basically wipe my board. But that is something at some point in this matchup that's going to happen. And I don't think I can really play around it. Because, I mean, the thing is, my stuff all... floats, so I don't think it's too bad. They do have Paradise set up, yeah. So I can just pop this Ponix, it's fine, it's gonna come back. Get Garunix in rotation. Lul1, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Welcome, welcome. They had Paradise on turn 1 already, yeah. Okay, now they're using Paradise, which is fine. Yeah. I don't mind losing my board here. This matchup is not decided by like a huge board on turn 1. Okay. No need to activate Arvata. They're just gonna pop my board, and that's okay. Yeah. Wait. Because the thing is, Paradise on Desiree is a one-time thing. So at some point it has to happen. We got it out of the way, and we can play on their turn still plenty. So the first thing that's gonna happen is I'm gonna add this back. Okay, bell that one. Sure. Not a bad bell, but I mean, I'm not too worried about it yet. Because we also have this guy. Maybe it was better to bell this guy. Unless they have bell and called by. No, they don't. So that's gonna destroy the Lacrima, which is good. And it's gonna be a fire in rotation for Kirin to pop. Gonna impulse engraver. Yeah. That is going to be one draw for regained. I don't think I want the Xyz here. This would have been a pretty high quality bell target. Fair enough. It's so sad when the deck has to, when this deck has to start bestialing their own stuff because the cards just don't work. Okay, good Ghost Ogre. Good Ghost Ogre, but now out of cards. So I think we should be okay here. It depends what they go for. But overall, I think this is fine. They have follow-up with Fiendsmith, so we have to be a little bit careful. But it's just hard for them to get rid of my Garunics forever. M7 is good. M7 for Engraver for Track is good. I get back OG Garunix, but I still don't have any follow-up. So, like, they can't... I'm not out of it yet. I'm really not out of it. Because I nib here, which is good, but they have Engraver for follow-up, and I currently... Like, I basically need a monster. Or Island, or Skyburn. Almost any card in my deck works. And even something like Impulse or Imperm will probably buy me another turn. So I think it's okay. Yeah, that's just... That's insane. I have a Hita line. Yeah, that's why any monster works here because they have a Fire Engrave. So I can go, even if this is like Valor. I don't know if I even play Valor. But... I can go normal summon, make Hita, steal their Ash, make Promethean, bring back my Ponix, so it's like, it doesn't really matter. And this is where the second island comes in handy, of course, because one is gone. And that's just game. In a multitude of different ways. GG. Fire King feels pretty good. It feels, I mean, especially comparing it to having played Fiendsmith's decks for like 2 days or 3 days now. The fact that everyone is playing Bestials feels very good for this deck, because you just don't care. You just don't care. Styles Clash, thank you for the 23. Okay. Volcanix. Volcanix. Maybe Ponix? Onyx is the best follow-up. Oh, I think it's just Ponix. We can go for... I don't see a way... I'd have to normal summon my Ash Blossom. I don't want to do that. Just to get Promethean set up. Because I can't add it back with... Do I play Almirage? I do play Almirage. Okay, you know what? Hold up. I don't even need Almirage for it. Oh, I do need Almirage for it. Yeah, I do. I do. I guess the next question is, do I even add back Ash Blossom or do I just add back Kirin? Nah, it's definitely Ash, right? Normal. Almirage. Here, free real estate. Promethean. The downside is they know you have... Yeah, it's fine. But compared to just passing, we still have an Arvata and a Promethean on top of it. It's pretty good. We didn't even need Almirage. We could have normaled Ash into Sunlight Zone. Yeah, but then Ash is not... it's not in the graveyard. How do I add it back? No called by is pretty big here. I mean, popping the Rhino Heart doesn't really give me anything. Popping Ponix into rotation, I think, is the best. Lightsworn. Okay, that feels like a good Ash, because that's a Light Fiend and it mills a Wolf guaranteed, so I'm just gonna... Ah, okay. Oh well. Oh, and a Snow. Sick. Nice. Love that for you. Cool. Now, if I Promethean, I can't Nibiru anymore, is the problem. Cannot really deal with that. Can they dodge? I guess Snow, they have 5 cards in the grave. They'd have to banish everything except for 1 card. I guess they can dodge. By banishing the entire grave? Okay. Banishing the entire grave, the Minerva, and 1 card from hand or the Rhino. The card from hand. Yeah, okay. They just get owned by Nibiru now, right? Because after this chain resolves, they won't have a tier in hand for Rhino guaranteed. They send some stuff for Minerva, but then they just get nibbed on res, right? This is not the on-summon effect of Minerva is not random, guys. This is not Gamba. They're sending 2 names from the deck to the graveyard now. Oh, nice. I get to keep Arvata. How cool is that? Send a Lightsworn card from your deck to the graveyard. So that's Wolf or Felis. Summon Felis. And... Hello! Somehow the Nibirus started performing better when I stopped playing 3, which is weird. Because it's like, I always draw 2 if I play 3, somehow. I mean, this hand going second would not have been very good. It had 1 pop with Kirin, pop Kirin. That was it. Luckily, we're going first with this hand. This is a lot of bodies, more than I maybe need or should be doing. Oh no. Napian, thank you for the 31. Welcome back. So, the best into Nibiru would be to make Promethean as summon number 4 and bring back Arvata. That'd be the best play into... Oh no, wait, it'd be summon number 5 anyways. I'm playing into Nibiru no matter what I do. Then I can go for the greedier line. This was not a... This was kind of lucky, because if they had Nibiru there, I would have been kind of cooked. So, who do I keep between these two? Probably this dude. Do I play Amloale? I don't. That's fine. It's pretty basic and we have no non-engine next to it, so it is breakable depending on what deck they're playing. Or it's a good opener. I just got here. Did we solve the format? We don't talk about it. We play 3 princess for 1 pot of extravagance. I said the same thing, and I put 2 princess in my deck, and the first time I activated extravagance, it banished both, and then I crafted a 3rd. Setting cards. That's a good... I like to see that. Setting monsters as well. What year is this? Well, don't mind if I go to the... yeah. Okay. Well, all right. Well... maybe it was Fire King all along. Maybe it was always Fire King. Oh. Okay, dude. I think we definitely tried to bait an Ash Blossom or a Ghost Ogre out of them. And if they just don't stop it, then I'll just pop the Ghost Ogre to get a Ponix. Which is also worth something. Okay, well, we traded with the Ghost Ogre. It's alright, whatever. Whatever, man. That would have happened at some point anyways. And we do play 2 islands, so at some point in the future we can top deck out of this one. I mean, if you ever brick, the best way to brick is with 4 strong non-engine cards, right? Including Maxi, so it's alright. Make Almirage pop it. You can turn it into a fire, but I didn't want to normal summon my Ghost Ogre in case they hand trap the island. Max C will simply resolve exactly. Yep. That's right. Oh, nice. Another brick. Well, now we play Bestial Control. Okay, activate Paradise. All right, so give me something. That is something. Okay. It's time. For the almighty Almirage. Attack. Is this OTK? I don't think so. Because, I mean, I can go Kirin. How strong are you? 27. It is OTK if they have nothing. Because right now they have no Light Fiend to send something with Paradise. Like they can't do the Desiree play. Okay. Well, I guess they can always attempt to do the Desiree play, but they couldn't actually do it. They have their own Bastille. Okay, you know what? I think my odds are a lot worse if I don't kill this turn, so I'm gonna go Impulse and hope they don't have a second Bastille. If they have a second Bastille, we're gonna have to figure something out. That sucks. That sucks very much. Because we don't even destroy because we don't have a trap in the graveyard. I did go for the greedy play by trying to OTK there. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Well, we'll see. Since we're not going for game here, how much are these two together? 27 plus 39, 66. That's not worth losing a Baldrake for. So we do that. We play Seals. We do not play Seals, unfortunately. If they had just kept the Paradise, we would be in real trouble right now. We would be in real... We might still be in trouble. It is just not as much trouble. The Dark Charmer is pretty good for link climbing here. Yeah. I don't care enough about Lubellion. Because I can just Promethean Princess to Lubellion. Getting rid of the... Light Fiends for the grind game is more important. Because that eliminates, like, good top decks. So they start Druid Swarm here. And I kind of... Banish my Magna is fine. So, let me think about this. If I go Promethean, I'm probably gonna... I mean, that's fine. That's definitely fine. That... Oh, hold up. These games are, it's not just that we're winning. I'm also enjoying these games. These are good games. I feel like we've faced this player before. The field plus Ray plus whatever combination, it feels familiar. So here's the thing. Does one Ash Ogre dance? I don't think so. There's too many cards that just replace and do the same thing. Wagon. I'd rather use Ash on the extender than the starter. They don't have an extender. In which case we always win. I mean, yeah, the third Kirin really does make a difference when you're going second. Because it's just basically... It's not a hand trap in itself. But you have a slightly higher chance of opening combinations that can hand trap, basically. Like Kirin plus Fire King Monster, or Kirin plus Fire Monster plus Garunix. Rallis, thank you for the prime. That's fine. I wish I would draw Sanctuary more often than just Island, because I've been hard opening Island a lot. I do play 3 Sanctuary, 2 Island. Sengenjin. Oh god, it's Snake Eyes again. Doesn't Ogre on Island just kill you without the continuous? Not really. I mean, it stops the effect. And your board is destroyed, which you don't really care about because you're playing Fire Kings. You can't pop Sengen. With spells you can. It's just monster effects. You can't do it. It is pure Fire Kings, yeah. So we'll see if this comes back to bite me, but I did decide to let them play a little bit before using my Skyburn instead of just hitting the Sengenjin immediately, because I felt like there wasn't anything. Okay, there wasn't anything I wanted to pop with the Runics at the start of the turn. So essentially now it's just, can they play through Impulse? It looks like the answer is yes. It's just like, I like Ashing Wanted because giving them access to original means they guaranteed get a draw off of Wanted, which is very dangerous if they haven't normal summoned yet, and it's like Fiendsmith. Oh, Digga. Yeah, no, that game wasn't winnable. The hand was actually solid, but like that's insanity. That is like 4 cards in hand that should be banned. Ah, can we play Yu-Gi-Oh? Ooh, game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Hello, base department! Actually, no, it's Snake Eye, Fiendsmith, Fire King. It's not the same level of base. We are not the same. We are definitely not the same. Okay, the set is not called by. Most likely Imperm. I shall begin with normal summon Ulcanix. Activate effect. It's not Imperm either. Interesting developments. Yes. Maybe Skyburn? Paradise. What if it is Paradise? If it's Paradise, I'm going to be very sad. But I think I have to pop it here. The thing is, though, I mean, realistically, what could it be? It's not Imperm, most likely. It's not Called by the Grave. It could just be a bluff. Or it is Paradise. Gritted. The problem is, how do I kill through? Oh, it's Skyburn. Okay, that would have been a very good pop, actually. Yeah. I kind of fell for my own mind games there. Ita. If I impulse this, they can't do anything. Oh, better for me. The reason I did it like this is that now I could run over the Kirin. If I just impulse it, it stays in hand. And also the Garunix is now on the board, so this other Garunix is going to come back and pop it. But it won't trigger because it can't if it's destroyed itself. And so I'm gonna be getting my Olcanix effect into Garunix myself. And they're gonna put the Promethean Princess into my graveyard, and I don't think they have much counterplay to this because I also banished their Engraver. I guess their best counterplay is Ash Blossom top deck on my Olcanix. which I could play around by using my Garunix here. I don't really need it though. At the same time, it's safer, just in case. And it should be in defense so that they can't crash anything. Don't think there's really a top deck here. Most likely not. Yeah. End phase. Apply this. Bring back Arvata just for good measure. Do not pop. Yeah. Okay. Nice. Whew. I will say this deck has 100% turned my mood upside down. Like I was having a pretty bad day until we swapped the Pure Fire Kings, and this deck has once again saved my day. It's not the first time it's done that. It's definitely done that before. I love this deck, man. Maybe this deck is an option for the second stage. I mean, it's been pretty good. It's been pretty good. I like it. Why not Zelantis though? I mean, the extra deck is very, very minimal because you play Extravagance, which is only a one of in Master Duel, so I don't know if it's even worth it to make your extra deck like that. But for the most part, I just never miss these other things. Like, I'm aware that those cards are options. I understand that, but I just never miss anything really with this deck. I don't know. Do you need Extrav? I mean, Extrav is pretty good. Because the deck is lacking a little bit of consistency, and draw 2 is very good in a deck that doesn't really need its extra deck. Yeah, like, yeah, I think it needs Extrav. Why play both Nib and Dominus? Because they're pretty good together, actually. In most instances, you can just Nib first and then Dominus after, and that usually it's just like Nibiru them. And because most decks have good recovery from Nibiru these days anyways, you like Nib them first and then Dominus Impulse the recovery, which is typically pretty strong. Yeah. But I mean, you could play other hand traps instead of Nibiru as well if you want to, but it's like other hand traps are mostly also gonna like conflict with Dominus Impulse. Like if you play Veiler, for example, you're also forced to play Veiler, to use Veiler first. Kind of the same thing. Called by? This deck doesn't play Called by because it doesn't care if it gets max seed that much. Yeah. Why no Fuva? Because it's completely dead going first. And if you've noticed in the last couple of games, this deck does not make very broken boards going first. And kind of sometimes that it's really nice to have like one or two non-engine next to your board. I think the non-engine has to do some work in this deck sometimes. Like I think it's too bad if you draw dead cards in your opening hand going first. Because the deck is already not the most consistent. I mean, it's like, I think it's consistent enough to be considered an option, but it's not like consistent enough to be considered like a hyper consistent deck. So yeah.